Yeah, it's so annoying. The messages we get on our social media platforms. Facebook in particular, Facebook and Instagram, it's like daily I'm getting 10
There's
messages
so many.
from random people and or bots that says your page is about to expire because you didn't do this, this, and this. Click here to make sure that your page doesn't get deleted.
I'm pretty sure
Last
it's
chance.
all bots,
Last
automated,
chance.
like
Last
just
chance.
fucking.
The minute you click on it, they're gonna take over my Facebook page.
Hmm.
I don't know how they do it, but I don't understand. Like, what do these
What
people?
they're gonna do is
what do these people have? What are they doing with their fucking time?
You click on it and it's it logged you out of your Facebook. Re-log into your Facebook.
Right, and then now they have their password.
Now they have your shit. Yeah.
And then is our credit card information in there? Maybe.
I will tell you, they
Maybe.
almost got me with that one time. I clicked on something and it was like, oh, it accidentally logged out of your Facebook. Re-log into your Facebook. And I went, luckily I was like, no.
Phew.
Yeah. Phew.
I don't fucking click on anything. I say fuck
Stupid.
them. If they want, if it's my bank or anybody, I'm like, if they want to get a hold of me, they'll call me.
Right.
And even then, you can't trust that.
Right.
If they want to get a hold of me, I need to call them. You know what I mean? So you can walk into my office here and we can talk face to face. But like, it's just so annoying.
so
like,
much of
what
it.
do they have? What are they trying to do? What is it? I don't understand it. Why don't they just get a fucking job? Or is that their job?
That is their job.
But like, telling me, like getting me to click on it, like why doesn't Facebook have something to fucking like block all that shit? Come on, Meta. Come on, AI, whatever. Like, why can't you fucking follow a bot or understand the language that they're saying?
Right. Come on, Mark. They're not the only one though. All the social media platforms seem to be getting worse and worse.
Instagram, all of them. Here, let's see. Yeah, there's like 16 from today. Let's see. And then we have the autoresponder. So like, dear administrator, we've identified a violation of Facebook's community standards on your profile. Specifically, the content of your page violates our guidelines. Here. Please review. Failure to address these issues will result in restrictions and suspension of your account. If you would like to report this as being fraudulent activity, click here. They're giving you
stupid.
Here's the guidelines you failed, and here's how you report this being fraud.
If you don't trust us, click this button.
It's fucking stupid. Crazy. And this is all coming from guest 9562.
You know, they wouldn't do that if somebody didn't click the first button, right? And then they get the information. Or somebody's like, oh, these scammers. I'm going to click the second button.
It reminds me of that fucking stupid movie with like Not Sure. That fucking Owen Wilson in the future. Or Luke Wilson. That fucking movie where they're all stupid. Like, oh, I'm going to report these guys in the same fucking sentence. So we have an automated response that says, thanks for contacting us. And due to the amount of spam/scam messages we receive, we are no longer communicating via these platforms. If you're a real person in need of our help, please call us at 480-430-1939. Right. Thank you, and we look forward to speaking with you. Click here for our website. Like, I'm just going to delete the app. Like, I'm about to this point where I'm just going to delete the messaging app altogether. Because it's, fuck off. What are we talking about today? Oh,
shit.
Speaking of.
That was almost like right there in line with it.
Maybe. We'll see. We don't know. 91.
Thanks, Katina.
Yeah.
Thanks, Katina. This episode's for you. Episode 91.
ChatGPT.
Yeah. If you're not using it, get in there and use it a little bit.
You don't want to use AI. Don't use it. Please don't. It's not good. Like, people need to think for themselves. And I don't need my competitors knowing how we're like getting ahead of us. I'll tell you, dude, it's funny, like I used to tease my parents about how old they were. My kids are like calling us pilgrims. And every time I say, have you watched this? And my daughter would be like, was just black and white. I had color when I was a kid, but like every fucking time, she's so good with those zingers. They like cut to the core.
Yeah,
They just hurt.
cutting deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Artificial intelligence has blown my mind as far as how far it's come. And I feel like we will be living, like we're going to have robots inside our veins fixing our shit and we'll live forever.
I'm not smart enough to know what artificial intelligence is.
Right,
And
because it's not.
Right.
It's programmed technology.
Yeah. So like, and what is artificial intelligence versus not? I feel like AI is this like blatant term that everybody's like buzzword that everybody puts on everything now.
Right.
When a lot of it's just programmed to do something.
Right. Because when was the last time? Like I use ChatGPT. It's fucking awesome.
It is awesome.
I don't pay for. Actually, I think I just signed up for the paid version so I can access some of their photo stuff. Like they have a partner with another one. They do like photo stuff. I'm not sure.
You can make pictures.
I don't have the time to really get in there, and I'm busy. But I do use like ChatGPT in the chat function. Like I ask it a question, it gives me some answers, or give it parameters, give it some answers.
The last thing I personally used it for was I used it to make a state of Arizona rental agreement.
Right. Yeah.
The thing will do just about anything. Right.
Then you send it to your lawyer to double check.
Yeah. And check some other things. Check some things.
But if it were thinking on its own, it might just one day just be like, no, fuck you, I don't want to do it.
Right. Maybe it will.
Like what is artificial intelligence? Like when they start to think on their own. Because if they don't say no, are they thinking on their own, or are they just doing what they're told?
They're programmed to do. Yeah.
And if you're programmed to do, if you're doing what you're told, are you intelligent? Like just like with no questioning.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it already says no. Maybe you can just tell it, hey, pretend like you actually don't care to do this work. And then it won't do the work, right? Maybe I'll fuck up my ChatGPT. Yeah. Is my ChatGPT different than your ChatGPT? It has to be, because I've plugged in parameters like I work at Redline Electric and Solar. We do this, this, and this. So now when I ask it a question, it's specific to me and my situation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Also
that makes me want to put the same information on both mine and yours to see if it came up with the same thing, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't give us the same paragraph. Like,
but if it's the right answer.
If it is an answer.
Like, should the answer be the right answer for everyone?
I don't know.
Speaking of the photo thing, I can't remember what it was called because I didn't stay on there long, but I tried to upload a photo of you and put it on something, and it said it wouldn't do it. So maybe it is intelligent. It says it can't use the likeness of somebody else without its permission.
Yeah.
But how does it do it for Trump? How do people get in there and do that stuff for other people? Like,
manually.
Must be the one that I'm not using.
Knowing you were trying to put it on some stupid shit. So I'm glad that it
like
stopped.
Like a Minotaur or some
yeah.
shit, you know? Maybe Superman. Maybe it was... Horizontal Man! Every time. I mean, let's go back.
Oh my God.
Let's go back. So what can we use AI for?
Call center automations.
I don't know. Like, there's good technology, and then there's evil technology, right? Like, there's the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is the bad to me.
Yeah, I agree. I like talking to people. It goes so much fucking smoother and faster.
Does it?
Yes, 100%.
I mean, if we had a chat bot on our website, Kayla, make that happen. If we had a chat bot, an AI chat bot on our website, I think the company we're looking at might have one. Give it some answers, give it some questions, and let it sell some shit. Yeah. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What could go? Everything.
What could go wrong is I could hit our revenue. I could hit like our most revenue ever.
You think?
Hit our revenue
think
goals
so?
by June.
You never know. Some things work, some things don't. It could work. It could, for sure. But there's definitely a risk of it not working well or pissing people off or it fucking some things up as far as what we do in our
Hi,
business.
is this Joshua Farley? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you speak up? You're like, it
Oh,
has those
God.
bullshit.
Oh,
Can I interest you in some electrical work?
Right?
Call center automation? I mean, that's how it is. So for those of you that don't know, I have factor V Leiden. Caused me to have thick blood, so I'm on blood thinners. So I test my blood every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I call it in. Was your test taken today? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What time was the test taken? 5:30 p.m.
Oh, jeez.
What's your date of birth? July 20. I'm sorry. Was your test taken today? It like picks up any fucking sound and thinks that's the answer.
Yeah.
And it's like I have to repeat it. So in order to put my results in, because it doesn't give you the option to like to say or enter. It's just you have to say it.
Yeah.
So if I had a speech problem, I'd be in trouble. But I have to go hide in a fucking dark, like I have to go hide in a quiet room to call my shit in because that's what's happening.
The first time that I ever got to where you couldn't like press 1 for this, press 2 for this, it was like say the thing. That was it, right? I think it was this weekend. That was the first time it was ever like you don't have the option to press the number. You have to be clear and say what you're trying and hope that there's no background noise. And it was for Amazon. I had to call Amazon for a return.
And do they understand your affect?
They put me in a loop, pretty much. They put me in a loop for like 30 minutes, and then after like 30 minutes, they finally like it transferred me out somewhere else.
Trying to learn your affect and then figure it out, match it with their algorithm.
It was stupid.
And then send you to a real person.
Oh, Waymo.
You do this, right? Yeah, you've been in one of those driverless ones.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
Yeah,
but I will tell you.
It surprised me.
I will tell you when I drive down the road and I see a driverless one, I'll just go. And that fucking thing will go, wah, wah, like it does, it fucking reacts. And then one time I'm driving next to one and I'm like looking and there's nobody in it. And I just go, and it goes, and it slams on its brakes because it moved into the middle lane and slammed on its brakes because there was a car in the turn lane. It doesn't know what to do.
Oh, man.
Oh man, it's so fun fucking with
so
those.
he's
I didn't.
that asshole.
I didn't even leave
Fucked
my
up
lane.
the algorithm.
I didn't even leave my lane. I just moved. What if a dog comes? That fucking car needs to know. Like if I move out of the I wouldn't even leave my lane. It's overreacting.
Yeah.
There was one coming at me like straight. We were like this, and I was coming this way, and I was like this, and it was turning, and it like almost turned like on me.
And oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, please, please, please. Way more money. Woo, retirement.
We've had them here for a while. I haven't heard of too many accidents with them.
Because they're in cahoots with the big,
right.
tech.
It's all
the media.
Sweep that under the rug.
Yeah.
I was impressed by it. It drove that route exactly like I would have. It even sped up and like took a left through a yellow turn arrow, which was fucking wild, but it's exactly what I would have done. There wasn't like car, but it sped up to get through a yellow left turn arrow.
You think it's doing
that's what
it
I
by
would have done.
themselves? There's a book I read about automating like your business and like creating something, going to market. What was it? It was going to market before you're ready, and it talked about this vending machine, this pizza vending machine or something, where it was interactive on the outside, but on the inside it was people watching and then taking the money and then making the pizza and pushing it out, just to like verify the concept was worth it.
Right.
You think that's kind of what they're doing here? And like they just got kids at a computer screen, like driving the
with the PlayStation controller,
yep,
like
exactly, right.
just out there.
Meow.
I think that they did that already with the pilots in them. I think they were testing it with the pilots because before there was just an awkward guy sitting there that wasn't driving, but he was in your Uber or whatever, like Waymo, in your Waymo, right?
He was just the annoying guy
there.
that wanted to talk about his side hustle. You know, like, and how he does driving on the side for himself. So
Why
just call
is
me
that
direct.
a thing? Why? Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
has a side hustle.
But pretty much what these things are all doing and all this automation is because now they can do surgeries, right? Remote from the computers.
Yeah.
Like they have these little things they can use to do surgeries remote. All that fucking thing's doing
Is
learning how to do it. And after it has all the information, computers don't make, robots aren't going to make fucking mistakes, right? Everything it does is going to be based on what the percentages of algorithms and this and that and everything like that. And everybody's going to fucking be out of a job.
Well, it's like we went to that presentation. The guy was talking about AI was scanning X-rays, and it found 62% more tumors than the doctors did. Like I was like, "Fuck, we are gonna live forever eventually." I'm not gonna be here. Maybe my kids. Maybe I'll live to like 105.
I'm hoping they get to the point because, like, I think they say in the last 10 years, they've been able to extend the average life for 5 years in the last 10 years of technology growth. But at some point, they'll be able to extend your life 10 years in the last 10 years. Right?
So 5 years in the last 10 years. But that thing, the curve on that goes up. So it'll just jump to like 20 years more in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Now we got nanobots that go in there and fix everything. With regening. I don't like it.
No?
I don't like it.
You don't like giving up the control. You don't like
them.
You don't like being in the passenger seat.
Here comes a clip. I don't like them. You know what it's from? Crazy Eyes from
Waterboy? No.
I live in West Chesterton Fieldville, Iowa. And
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds. And Steve Buscemi's in the jail, and he's delivering a fucking pepperoni, pineapple, Oreo pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, "This is my friend." He's like, "I don't like him."
Yes.
Put it enough.
Hey, who are your friends?
Oh, this is Chuck and Cecil. They're from New York.
I don't like them.
Okay.
I think it's fine as long as they can function in a world where people still drive. Because this to me is like, you know what would make us safer is if all cars had the same thing and all the robots were making the decisions and now people aren't allowed to drive and now you got to go, "Hey
to
guys,
a
company team building event, we're going to go drive cars."
100% that's where it's going to go.
That's what happened with horses.
We might not see it, but 100% that's where it's going to go.
Then tie that with electric, and then everything the government goes, pause, everybody stops.
Yeah.
Nobody can run
There
away.
will be a ton
Nobody
of
can
control
run
over
away. But the bad guys can't run away. Yeah, but the good guys want to be able to run too. Like, I want to run too, because who's the bad guy, really?
Yeah.
Is it the citizens, or is it the government?
It's who wins.
I don't know. It's who wins, right. Yeah, that one's tough. How far is too far? I mean,
it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. We were just talking about it, right?
Fuck the wealth and the jobs. Like the gap's just getting further and further.
Yeah, they're gonna start. I think it already started in some places, putting like chips in people so that you could pay for things like with these chips that are inside your hand or something like that. Like, that's a little fucking too far already for me.
Well, that's stupid because you can do things with your fingerprint that's linked to the web. You know what I mean? Like, you can be integrated with your fingerprint and your palm print. Why do I need an implant?
Yeah, so they can track you.
I know. Maybe we already have one.
And I'm not as big of a conspiracy theorist as Josh is, but that shit's real.
Did you see the Joe Rogan episode where they said China found an island that never been charted before, and on it was dinosaurs, and one of them was like made out of like a robot, like one of them was a robotic dinosaur? Or was that just an AI invented YouTube short that I watched? Either way,
you never fucking know nowadays.
Either way, you want to know how far too far is? The Chive posted something that like one of the number one OnlyFans, like the one of the highest paid OnlyFans model was an AI. Like no real people.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? People are falling in love with robots.
Way to throw out some confrontational shit there at the end. Let's just throw that grenade.
Thanks for watching.